Hello everyone, welcome to Gold Nugget, JAW_success. If this is your first time to the channel, let me welcome you. If you have already subscribed, let me thank you for joining me on this growth path. Now, I just walked by a train line and saw flowers on a particular side of the train line, and I inquired of the gentleman who was standing there, why is it that these flowers are here? And he said, somebody died here this morning. And it's a spot that I walked by early this morning, and those flowers were not here, are there. So I inquired of him what happened. And he said the guy decided it was time to go. Now, as I listened to him talk, this nugget just dropped in my mind. And I want to say to you, never allow yourself to become hopeless. I know things are bad. I know situations can become dreadful and horrible. In fact, I realized that with the Canara virus or COVID-19, persons are really in despair. You know, I went to the supermarket like a lot of other persons, and the shelves were empty, and persons are just panicking and worried and concerned about what is happening. But I want to say to you that do not become hopeless. Do not lose the desire to live. Do not lose the desire to fight. Yes, with the virus, the coronavirus, no vaccine might be there, and persons are dying from it and all of that stuff. But I want to say to you, do not lose hope, because hope is one of those things that when we lose it, we lose everything. In fact, we choose to be like that gentleman who decided that time is not worth living and it's not worth, existing on the earth. And he found the closest train line and jumped off the bridge. But I'm saying to you, don't jump, don't lose hope, keep fighting, keep going on, keep applying the nuggets that I have shared on this channel, and be resilient. Some persons lose their resilience, and that's why they give up hope. Some persons, their desire for success or their ability to succeed lies only in their own strength, only in their own ability. They don't have individuals who they can trust. They don't have individuals who they feel have their back. But even if you're in debt and in a crisis, know that you can live, right? I always ask myself, and it is one of the questions I've asked in one of the nuggets, what is the worst thing that can happen? And, if, let's say I owe somebody, what is the worst thing that can happen? They lock me up, or they take away my property and sell it, and I have to go on the street. But then guess what? Many persons have been there, they have been out on the street, and they have lived to recover, to tell the story. One of the movies that I watched and it really impacted me was In the Pursuit of Happiness. I remember in that movie, the character Will Smith played went even with his child into a shelter and got rejected so many times. But in the end, success came. So I'm saying to you, don't give up hope. I know the time is hard, as I said before. And I know struggles are there. I know people might not like you. I know the creditors are coming in and you can't see the light of day. But I'm saying to you, don't give up hope. Some persons, you might have been diagnosed with a terminal illness and you think to yourself that, it's not worth living. But can I say this to you? even with the terminal illness. I have heard, I have read, and I have also seen cases where doctors give over patients and tell them that, you know, you need to write your will and make plans to bury yourself. But then guess what? These individuals outlived the doctors who told them that they would have died. And the condition that the doctor prescribed and said that this would have killed you never ended up killing them. And so I'm saying to you, don't fret, don't lose hope, don't lose the desire to live, don't lose the will to live, don't jump, don't give up, because as long as there is life, I'm told, there is hope. And as long as you have hope, things can change. Sometimes you literally have to go down on your face in order for you to see the top of the mountain. As a matter of fact, put it this way, sometimes you have to fall on your back to see the sky, because some of us, we have been looking down far too long. We have been keeping our head in the ground, I'm told, like the ostrich, and we can't see the sky. And some of us, our head are too far up in filling in the blank that we can't see the necessity for living. And sometimes the trial that we go through, sometimes the mountains that we face, sometimes the obstacle that we face is there to humble us, while at some other time it is there for us to ask ourselves, what can I make out of this? What opportunity or what lesson can I learn out of this? This is what I'm saying to you. I don't want to pass a place and see flowers put there saying, you will forever be in our heart, and we hope that you're in a better place because you jump. I don't want to start sounding like I'm preaching, but such an individual who take their lives because they lose hope, I don't think they're going to be in a better place. As a matter of fact, I can safely say they are not going to be in a better place, because killing yourself is not the answer. As a matter of fact, it even worsens the problem, because while you were here facing the opportunity for change, where you go is eternal. It won't change. And such a person will end up in a place called hell. And that place is never going to change. So it is like swapping, as they would say, a black dog for a monkey. It is like jumping out of the frying pan into the fire. I am saying to you, don't lose hope. Don't jump. Don't give up. Don't climb on the ladder. Don't cut your wrist. Don't walk out in the street. Don't walk on the train line. Don't take the tablets. Don't drown in the bath. I can speak as an individual who almost did it some years ago because I was depressed. Don't let depression take your life. Don't let the sense that you can't recover or you don't have any hope. Don't let the earth come for you. Don't let the sixth man, as they would say, carry you back, because you fail to understand that there is life. And where there is life, there is hope. There is an opportunity for change. This is JAW saying to you, by all means, create a way out, because there is a way that you can live beyond the hopelessness. Find somebody to talk to. Find somebody to talk to. Go read the most important book of all times, the Bible. Go into the Proverbs. Go into the Psalms. Encourage yourself. Speak over yourself, because I don't want to pass your flowers saying you're hopeless. God bless you. Bye.